Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the 2025 PASA International Payments Conference. It's a pleasure to have you with us as we officially kick off what promises to be an inspiring and insightful 2 days. As you heard, my name is Nastassia Arendse, and I am honored to be your MC for this particular event. So we come together at a pivotal moment in the evolution of payments, a time where payments are no longer just about the infrastructure behind the finance, but the driving force at the heart of both global as well as regional economies. Innovation is accelerating, regulation is evolving, and of course, customer expectations are redefining how value is exchanged instantly, securely, as well as seamlessly. We are on the era, or rather the threshold of a new era, one that calls for bold thinking, agile adaptation, and of course, fresh collaboration. The possibilities ahead for us are vast, and this conference is our opportunity, of course, to explore them together. The theme for this year's conference is not just about keeping up, it's about actively shaping the future of payments. Over the next 2 days, we'll delve into the impact of global shifts, the role of regulatory reform, as well as the critical importance of cyber resilience, liquidity management, as well as cross-sector partnerships. We are privileged to host an exceptional lineup of leaders, strategists, experts, as well as innovators who will help us navigate the complexities as well as the opportunities that lie ahead. This is our moment to reflect on the journey so far and, of course, to chart a bold, unified, as well as a path forward when it comes to payments for South Africa and beyond. But before we dive into the first session, let's take a moment to run through some key formalities which will ensure everybody's comfort and, of course, a smooth experience throughout this particular event. So firstly, I want to tell you, please keep your lanyards as well as your name badges with you at all times. So you will need them for this evening's social event, which is at the Hard Rock Cafe. But also, most importantly, you'll also need them for access to tomorrow's event, as well as tomorrow's closing event, which will happen a little bit later. So unfortunately, we will not be reissuing lost lanyards and name badges. But I'll keep reminding you as the program goes on that I need you to look after them very carefully. So upon registration, you would have received 2 parking vouchers. One is for today and the other is for tomorrow. Again, please keep these safe and then obviously have them with you upon exiting the venue. If you're going to be heading to our breakaway sessions, both breakaway sessions are located on level 4, which is downstairs. And for those who may need them, restrooms are located on level 5. And for those of you who are possibly looking for a smoking area, you'll find that on the balcony outside on level 4. We are thrilled to have a fantastic mix of returning partners as well as exciting new names in our exhibitor area, which is located just next to this plenary space, and you'll also be able to find our hospitality zone. Please be sure to visit the exhibitor stands during the breaks. There's absolutely plenty to discover there. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to all our sponsors. Your support plays a vital role in bringing PIPC 2025 to life, and of course, we truly appreciate your commitment. And as a courtesy to our speakers as well as our delegates, I'd like to remind you, please ensure that you have your mobile phones on silent. But we also don't want you to have your mobile phones too far away because we want you to join the conversation. We want to be able to see your moments, your insights, as well as some of the highlights from PIPC 2025. So don't forget to share, to post, to like, as well as to comment throughout the event. And you can connect with us via our official social media channels, the PASA channels, and you can find them on LinkedIn, on Facebook, as well as Instagram. All you need to do is just search for Payments Association of South Africa. Be sure to tag us, and of course, use the hashtag hashtag PIPC 2025, and of course, hashtag PASA. And then we also have hashtag payment. So this helps us to be able to follow along in terms of the conversations and the pictures that you are sharing. And then we can also get to see what's inspiring you throughout the conference. And finally, if you haven't done so already, please download the PIPC app. It's proudly brought to you by eBanks, and you can find the QR code, which is at the back of your name badge, so that makes it easy. So this app is very important. This is why, because it allows you to be able to interact with the speakers during the Q&A session. We will be taking questions via this app, so we want to encourage you to make use of it throughout the conference. In fact, let's have a little bit of fun and give it a bit of a test drive to see if we're all on the same page. And we want to do this because I want to get a sense of who is in the audience. So if you haven't done so already, you can download the app right now. If you have already, you can log in and go to the Q&A page. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to be able to find that page. And once you find the Q&A page, you'll find the section that's going to deal with this fun game we're going to play for a few seconds. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to do that. Okay, a few more seconds. Okay, I think everybody's found it. So let's get to question 1. So I want to get a sense of who is in the audience with us today. And here for question 1, we're asking, where have you traveled from today? And those are the options that are in front of you. Are you an hour down the road? Are you all the way across town? Are you from a different continent? That'll be very interesting. And so far, this is how you're voting. So 47% within an hour down the road, 30% from a different province. It's quite interesting, those of you who are coming in from a different country and a different continent. Okay, cool. So those are the results so far. So let's move on to question 2. Question 2 here is where I want you to rate your experience this morning. And you can give it a 5-star, or you can give it 1 star. If you give it 1 star, it's my job to make sure that it becomes 5 stars by the end of the 2 days. So I'm hoping so far it's a 5. Let's see how you're voting. Okay, and we're going to have the results shortly. Okay, 5 stars, 62%. Okay, the ones that have rated it for between 1 and 3, you and I need to chat during the networking break because I want to find out how I can make this even better for you and change your experience. So I like the 61%, so we're going to keep it moving, but I want to talk to the people between 1 and 5%. Okay, so now the other question is this your first time attending PIPC? Hopefully it's a no, you've been here before. And if it's your first, welcome. I hope this is not going to be the last time we see you. So we'll see how you're voting there. Okay, all right, let's see, 55% saying it's their first time, 45% saying no. So for the first time people, I definitely want to see you next year. So thank you so much for participating, and we look forward to engaging with you using this platform throughout the conference.